is by keeping the number of episodes per season very short, 10, whatever, you think that helps keep it fresh for further seasons?
We're at 16 this year.
Wow. We were 13 in season 2.
Yeah.
Doing more and more.
Yeah. Actually, I've talked to some writers, not even on our show, about, the whole idea of doing like a cable type of thing, which is like, 13 episodes, 16 episodes, 10, 6, sometimes like that. And I think the benefit of that is you're able to tell a really concrete story, and you're able to go to places and not have to stretch out an entire story over 24 episodes.
Yeah.
And unless you're the show 24, that's perfect. Each hour is an episode. It's hard, and I think it's better the way that I think cable does it in regards to, each hour is just jam-packed with information, and there's a lot less montages of like hanging, like doing laundry and stuff like that. Remember that laundry montage that we cut out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That took 2 months to film.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty good. I thought it was really meaningful.
That's what Jimmy was doing while his girlfriend was suicidal.
Yeah. It was actually Jimmy's whole backstory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was like, I want to kill myself, go do my laundry. That's what I'm here for.
Sir.
I'd like to first thank Steve for making Asian guys hot to the ladies. I'm reaping the benefits, so thank you. Thank you.
I appreciate it, thank you.
I just wanted to ask you guys what your favorite scene of this series so far has been.
That we've done or in general?
Either way.
Right?
Well, I've got to say it's in season 3. But the favorite one that you guys have seen for me had to be the Walker and the swamp scene. It was just so much fun. I actually got to it was deleted, but I got to pick up a stick and I got to like stab him and it went. It was fun. Throwing rocks at Kevin's face.
I thought the laundry montage was.
Thank you. That was some of my best work.
No. In season 1, actually, it was my favorite scene. It was my first night shoot, and it was when the camp got attacked. I thought that was just so fun. I don't know why. It was just fun. I don't know. It was.
I think my favorite scene, I wasn't in this, but my favorite scene was between actually Jeffrey and Irony, when they were on the highway and Irony had just cut his arm and he was kind of floating off. He's a little, I guess he was tweaking out because of all the blood loss, and he was just like, let's go. And I remember he like hit the van, and I was like, that is the most natural, like the best acting I could hope to see. I was so impressed. Those two together blew my mind. I was like freaking out the whole time. I was like by myself watching it. I was like, this is so good. I want the best job.
My favorite's complete.
My favorite was when Sophia comes out of the barn, because it was just one of the first times I was with the whole like cast shooting, like all of us together, and it was a really fun and hard shoot, but really fun. So that was the most like memorable for me.
I think that night that we shot the finale was really fun.
Oh yeah.
I just changed all your answers. No, I mean, it was fun because, it was all night and, we did crazy stunts, but we also had like units pick off like certain moments, like when Jane got bit. That was really cool, and I was so isolated, you know what I mean? And Melissa and all that stuff. It was
That
awesome.
whole last week was really fun because it was a lot of night shoots, and there was something about it that just felt very like, I don't know, we were
we're all in camp.
Well, like, that's what I was just thinking. Like, we're at camp and we like have our hot chocolate and it was getting so cold, and then we'd be like so sleepy, but you have to stay up and stay energized, and it's like 3 a.m. and
It was so much
it
fun.
was just we all knew it was kind of like our last week together before everybody goes off and travels or before the hiatus and stuff. And some people it was their last week for
Some
like with
people.
James and Jane. No, like so it was so it was so no.
I know you're talking about me.
No, it was so we like really enjoyed every moment, and we really were like, oh, this is it's so fun working with these people, and we really just had such a blast.
It really felt
You
like
know,
a
it was-
family week.
Yeah, by the end, it's like you're just like hanging on to everything. Yeah, this is really fun.
Next.
We lost this side of the room. Kelly, did you just quit? Oh, okay. I just didn't know I was going. Was it your turn or was it your turn, TJ? TJ, go.
Hi, thanks guys for coming to DragonCon and talking to all of us.
Thank you for coming and supporting our show. You guys are too nice.
So, obviously, in entertainment, probably over the last 10 years, there's been a huge overabundance of these zombie-themed movies, television shows, projects. In the beginning for you guys, what was the draw for this? When you were auditioning, when you were in the beginning elements of this project, knowing that there was a buzz because of the graphic novels and everyone talking about them doing this series, what was different about it for you that you really felt, wow, this is kind of something different than just a normal zombie thing? And did you even anticipate at this point it would be as big as it is now and get to the level it's at now? So.
Well, for me, I was just sick of eating potatoes every day. And I wanted to work. I had just moved to LA from Chicago, and I'd just been doing theater, and I got that role, which was a huge blessing. But for me, I was just happy to work. And then when we got there, everything just piles on top of each other, which is like I get to work with really amazing, talented people that can teach me as I go. I get to work with awesome directors, awesome crew, and then on top of that, the show just kind of exploded. Like I remember there was a buzz. Do you remember us talking about that? It's on my face. No, I'm serious. You have like a mustache.
He's aging right now. We just saw puberty.
Oh, you know what? Maybe this is my Sharpie. I wipe my.
Your Sharpie? That's awesome.
Serious answer turned into like a bit. That's awesome. I was like, where'd your French mustache go? But there was like a buzz on set. I remember like I would talk to Jeff or I would talk to Andy, and they were like, man, we're on something good. Like this feels right. Like everybody was really into it, and everybody was giving their 100%. And I think they just assembled. The creators all assembled just really amazing people, and it turned into what it did. And we're very fortunate. Look at your mustache, dude.
He's ready for his driver's license
I
now.
can't see it.
Ma'am, what's your...
See it.
You...
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I'm really nervous. But,
Why? You're amongst friends, right?
This is so thrilling.
Really? We're like a
Yeah,
roller coaster.
I love The Walking Dead, but I don't have cable at my house, so I have to go to my boyfriend's house.
Hate for friends.
Yeah. I was just wondering, you guys have this great opportunity to work with like this changing cast. So who are you the most upset to lose, like as cast members, and who are you so excited to work with, like even within the first 2 seasons, not necessarily the next few? Thank you.
I don't think anyone was like, oh, they're gone? Good.
Except for James.
That's because it was me. I wasn't like, oh, thank God I don't have to deal with that guy anymore.
You didn't say that.
That's what, okay. No, it was, I don't think there was one that was like more, for me, I don't think there was one that was more depressing than the other or whatever. I think when Jeffrey had his last episode when Dale went, FC, everyone was just like, oh, it's like Dad's moving out. He's just like the most incredible person to be around. And I think, he's a humongous inspiration for me on the show. Him and I had a lot of porch time in the front of the barn. And that was it was such an honor to get to chat with him and just get to hang out with such a legend for so long. And he, so for me, it really did feel like I was like losing my dad or something on the show. It was, that was hard. And I guess losing everybody in the cast was kind of a big deal when I died. You just pushed me off. Get out. You're stupid.
No, I was sad to lose my pretend boyfriend. His pretend boyfriend's here.
Our last moment together was on the front porch where they were like, you go get guns and stuff, and then you were like, okay, you turned around and left, and I was like hoping there'd be like a moment where it was like, okay, bye. You're like,
No, I was so
I was like, all right,
no, I was focused.
I'm gonna go die now. It was fun knowing you.
I was sad when,
No.
I was
wait
sad,
before you go.
I was sad when Randall had to die because, do you guys remember Randall? Yeah, I thought he was such the coolest character. I mean, I was sad when he died too, but I was sad that Randall died because I thought he was the coolest.
Mike is awesome. Honestly, to lose anyone is terrible. Even people who come to and do like a quick, a quick arc like Mike did, like it's just sad. And then I love everybody goes through the stages of grief too. Like they're like, no, listen, we can really just salvage this character. Like we don't have to kill him. Like they come up with some sort of crazy plan. Like what if? Like what? Like did you come up with some plan to stay?
For me?
Yeah.
How did I get out of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had plenty of plans to get out of it. There wasn't a single person who didn't look at that and said, I could have survived that. Lock the door! Everyone's always like, why did you open the door? I didn't. The door was unlocked and they opened it up. Zombies have articulating fingers.
The night before you shot that scene, I remember James saw me and was like, hey Tony, do you get to eat me tomorrow?
I said that, and there were people who didn't.
Yeah, right. They were like, what? What did we just hear?
What's going on today? What are we doing? That was such a weird thing because they shot my death scene totally. We did second unit while they were doing, I think, Patricia's death actually. And that was a much bigger thing. Greg directed my scene, and we took one camera down to the barn while they were doing another one up by the house, and so nobody knew it happened.
Are you serious?
There was literally like 10 people there, so that was the craziest thing in the entire world. I don't know why that's not relevant.
That's crappy.
But that was really nuts. You could hear Jane screaming from
Oh,
me
we were
screaming.
shooting that, and then we were doing like sometimes they'll have A unit and B unit if we have like a lot of stuff to cover. So then there's like two separate crews like getting all the shots done. So we might have been shooting.
Yeah, you were. So we had like one camera.
Yeah.
It felt like a little B movie, like Sam Raimi, like probably one of the coolest moments of my life. I mean, like Greg be like, "Now die."